okay, now Tesla went already to 1,000, 1,200. It's already too late. Tesla is producing the #1 world-changing product that will be used on every single power grid. It's the battery. My predictions are sometimes too early, but they come true. If you have a company that's DNA is innovation, there's basically nothing such too late. And I think that this is just the beginning. Tesla is just going crazy lately, yeah? Here straight from my hotel room in Phuket. And we are talking about Tesla, why it's still, with a price tag of $1,000, still undervalued. And I would like to start with the most important thing. And this is Elon Musk. In our generation, there is none more influential engineer / product designer than Elon Musk. He seems to, maybe it's because of his autism, he seems to take really hard problems and put like very, very capital intensive solutions to that. Okay, let me explain. If there is someone that comes from basically nothing in South Africa, goes first to Canada and then the US, and then starts companies that changing the world, okay? I'm talking about PayPal, I'm talking about SpaceX, I'm talking about Tesla. And if you're thinking like, okay, now Tesla went already to 1,000, 1,200, it's already too late. That's one of the most biggest made mistakes in investing. If you have a company that's DNA is innovation, there's basically nothing such too late, because the company will evolve. And I think that this is just the beginning. If you think about it, they are just building about lower than 1 million cars per year. They cannot produce more. They are running at the highest pace at their factories, and they cannot, until now, produce more than 1 million cars. Maybe the 1 million cars will be produced this year. We don't know yet. There's record numbers definitely telling it goes to the direction. But think about it, just this small part of the company, and I'm not talking even the energy business that we will talk about a little bit later, but it's really a guy like Elon Musk that pushes his team. And I spoke with people who working for Tesla as well, and they said like it's crazy. I read like all the books and everything, so I can definitely have a rough idea how it is to work with him and how it is pushing you to change the world. And I think this is something very special. I think this is what Steve Jobs had, and see what Apple became. And there's just every now and then great leaders that creating great products and companies. That's why this is one reason that as long as Elon Musk is at the helm of Tesla, this company is way undervalued in the future, what they will become as a company. But let's dive a little bit into the stock chart, because there is something that I would like to show you guys. MOOMOO! I love the name, and as you know, we talked already about MOOMOO in your smartphone. Okay, you just download the app MOOMOO and you're ready to go with all of this crazy free giveaways that you will get with the link into the description. So don't miss that. So let's focus now why MOOMOO is actually this really breakthrough company that I love to tell you. We'll focus of today's video on the Asia part of the business, because as you know, Asia is getting so important in the financial world. So let's dive in. This is the unique opportunity where you can get your hands on this high growth companies, derivatives, and other Asian financial products on MOOMOO with the fingertips on your smartphone. And guys, just to show off a little bit how crazy good the MOOMOO experience is compared to other brokers, here's an example. So if you buy 100 shares of Tencent at 500 Hong Kong dollars
For the whole transaction, you would pay only $3.85. Well, you think, well, that's very cheap, but I'm sure that other brokers are cheaper. Well, you couldn't be wronger, because actually you would almost pay $10 with interactive brokers and over or at $100 with Schwab or Fidelity. So there's just one more question. So as I said in the description, there is a link. With this link, you can get a Futu brokerage account. When you just open the account, you get the free stocks. You don't have to do anything. You just get a free stocks of up to $3,500. And then once you have done that, if deposit any amount, you get one free stock, guys. And if you deposit 2,000, you get 3 free stocks. So the question is, what are you waiting for?
Guys, let me tell you straight away, okay? We definitely at 1,200 had a really overbought situation. Sorry, obviously overbought. Those kind of crazy runs are obviously not always sustainable, okay? I mean, we had those runs back in February and January here, as you can see, also quite similar, and then the stock took a little bit of a breather, but still always traded in this channel here, as you can see, and then exploded once they crossed the moving averages. Okay, this is always a very good sign, guys, to really buy an asset, okay, a stock, when they crossing all the moving average, and then something even greater is to be experienced, like for example earnings calls or great delivery numbers or anything like that, is always helping a stock like Tesla and any other stocks that are over the moving average. Okay, there's even billionaires trader that only buy assets and sell assets once they are crossing this moving averages. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to see that in more and more shares over the next couple of months. My investments are in this kind of always interesting field of making great news, and then with this is combined with a great technical outlook like that, then obviously it's a clear winner. However, let's cut to the most important parts here. Tesla is now almost not shorted. Can you imagine? I don't know how accurate this here is, but if this is accurate or any accurate, then you see here that we are in a very, very let's say not shorted phase, though those data comes a little bit late here. As you can see, the last data here was end of October, so this could change once we reach that level around the beginning of November. However, if you zoom out, you see how crazy this run is. I mean, when I started to buy this company sometime in 2018, I think 17, 2019 was big purchase, with my savings, because I just believed in the company and worked out pretty well. And then you are having this kind of run during the health crisis and everything. I mean, just this beauty of a chart here for so many else in the community, as I know. So let's dive into the future products of Tesla.
And the last thing that I want to emphasize is that, Tesla is in such a early stage of their products. Okay, we talked about the car business, but still one of the biggest world-changing products that Tesla actually have cooking is the self-driving, okay, the robotaxi. You have the power storage, and this is something that many people don't understand yet. How the power grid system works today is power is getting produced, with a power plant, with atomic nuclear solutions, with wind, solar. There's a lot of sources, right? And I think that there is something that people don't understand, because it's the nature of the people that they don't ask the technicals behind something. So for example, do you know how, let's say, SMS goes from A to B? No, you don't know, right? You just know, okay, it arrives, but you don't know the technicality behind it, right? Or you don't really know how the internet works with all the data streams. But that's not a problem, because that's always how it is, right? You cannot explain most probably the chemical, situation when there's fire, right? However, we are using those technologies on every single day basis. And this is also the case in the power grid, okay? The power grid is actually something that we use every single day, but we don't know how fragile it is actually. In China, for example, you have lots and lots of power outages because the population and the consumption of power overgrow the power generation. And that's why China and other companies and governments need to think, okay, why and how we can create a very reliable power grid for the population, right? And there comes Tesla. Tesla is producing the number one world-changing product that will be used on every single power grid. It's the battery, okay? Currently, the power gets produced and we consume it. And there's, sometimes we produce a little bit too much power and, it goes away. So, and when there's too less power, then we have outages, so you can see here how critical the power grid, let's say, evolution that Tesla is creating worldwide, okay? They have mega packs in Australia. They start now to do those worldwide in Germany, in Dubai. So it's really interesting how this grows. And still, there's so much battery constraint, they cannot, serve all the clients that they would love to, So if you just having this as a core DNA of Tesla, great products, great management, and demand that is over the roof right now, and more that they can produce, then this is a pretty good combination to have for an undervalued company that Tesla is. And I know there are real people who said at $100 it was overvalued, and they are saying people that the stock is overvalued at $1,000. But I'm telling you, if you watch my old videos, my predictions are sometimes too early, but they come true. Okay, it was the case with Tesla or space as well, right? I mean, in the end, we flew Richard Branson and so on. So I really like that investing game because you see like so many different angles. And and I'm just not even started to talk about Tesla bot and all the other things. This is maybe for another video. Let me know in the comments if you own any Tesla, and smash the like button and subscribe.